Uh, testing, testing. All right, we should be live. What's gaming gamers? It's your boy Olino coming at you with another installment of our Hearts of Iron 4 A to Z playthrough. This time as Bolivia. Before we get too into it, I just want to get a quick reminder to everybody watching. If you have a recommendation for a Hearts of Iron 4 mod, a Hearts of Iron 4 country, or any game in general you'd like to see me play on stream, please, if you don't catch this live, if you're catching it live, please drop it in the chat. But if you're watching the recording, please leave a comment, and I will let you know whether or not I can hopefully accommodate you. When it comes to mods, mods are pretty easy for like Hearts of Iron 4 because I own the game, so I can buy them. If it's a game I don't own, then I have to make a judgment call because it is my own money I'm spending at the end of the day. But I try to accommodate requests in general when I can. But yeah, let me send the links out. But I hope everybody is having a good night. I am excited for the weekend. For those of you that don't know, I am on Pacific time. So it's like 10 p.m. for me. So I'm very happy that it's the weekend. Did I set the title right? Yeah, it looks right. But yeah, so for our A to Z playthroughs, we're normally if we have custom content, I tend to go historical. But since we don't have any content, I'm not sure what we'll end up doing. Wow. We have no building slots? Huh. The unlocked states, didn't this used to be centered? I feel like this was centered before. Oh well. Not too interesting of an army, no commanders. Cool. How much manpower do we have? We have a total eligible core population of 2.4 million. So that means that if we were to max out at 25% recruitable pop, we would have about 500,000. Shoot, so going communist is probably the move because we'd be getting an extra 25,000 recruitable pop every year by going communist. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, I think for this run, I kind of also want to just do a chill run, and also play around with the international market some more. So what I'm thinking is we do I can't remember. I think we did it as Australia or something, but we'll try and do like some of the plane cheese to get super high level planes early. Oh wait, no. Okay. Technical difficulties, guys. I need to exit and relaunch because when I was playing End of a New Beginning, the stream should still keep running as I relaunch the game. I disabled the latest DLC because it was making the mod crash. But now I want the DLC enabled, so we're relaunching. Sorry about that. Because I want to be able to use international markets and the new designers. Yeah, so I think we'll just build a bunch of planes and help out the Soviet Union if we go communist, because then we should be able to join Comintern. And then we can just send our entire Air Force, because honestly, we're not really going to be able... I really don't want to be fighting a bunch of adjacent wars, although we don't have that many factories. Well, we'll get, what? 7 extra... we'll get some from the default folks. It won't be too bad. And then, yeah, I'm just running with sort of all the default stuff, and we're playing on historical, so... Yep. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, man. So yeah, there we go. Now we have the international market that was added with the new DLC. Okay, cool. Let's get started on researching planes already. Shoot. So wait, we can't do... That's right, because we can't get the last bonus. Yeah. Because we can't get the last bonus because we can't get naval effort, because we can't get flexible navy, because we don't have a coastal state. So, yeah. All right. That's fine. I might try to... I could also try and get, like, a very small number of divisions so we could actually be able to send volunteers, maybe. I don't know, but I don't even know that we want to build infrastructure because, well, we'll get 6 infrastructure from... Well, so the problem with this is you can get multiple infrastructure in a single state. But I think what we want is we want to build max infrastructure in Santa Cruz. That takes about 6 months or so each time. Because if we get infrastructure built, if we max out infrastructure in one of these states, we get 3 infrastructure levels from one of these focuses. And then we'll have max infrastructure in our country. We can then skip the next focus, which will save us 70 days of focus time. And since we can't build anything else, that's probably the best move for helping our industry out. I'm debating if I think I'm going to rush high-tier planes, and I think so. So go ahead and start working on planes, I think. I'll go ahead and get the better research speed. Because we'll want to start building production efficiency for our planes as soon as possible. And then I can do debug smooth. We're not playing in Iron Man mode. I have player-led peace conferences, state transfer tool on. That's what's up there. So it just makes my life a little bit easier. And also, oh, the game runs so fast. That's the other thing. End of a new beginning, man. That mod just kind of runs kind of slow. Also, the supply in South America is pretty difficult, so that would also not be super fun to deal with. Those will be fine, yeah. So we'll plan on just flipping communist, joining Comintern, and helping out on the Eastern Front. Maybe we'll troll the Soviet Union and declare war on Japan. Philly moves to annex. And the reason we go communist is just because we can get a lot more manpower, which is going to be a big bottleneck for us, because we don't have a huge recruitable pop like... Yeah. So we'll want to go ahead and just nab the Communist Revolutionary and just rush flipping to communists as soon as possible. I'll also go ahead and just queue up air bases just to have them, I guess. It's not really... And we already have... We have a supply hub. I guess I could also queue up forts. I'd rather queue up anti-air, probably. But yeah, this will be a pretty chill stream, I think. Just hang out, have fun. What's our military staff? Oh yeah, what are our political advisors? Because those are always... You never know exactly who you guys' political advisor. Yes, we don't have a Prince of Terror. Prince of Terror makes conquering a bunch of territory a lot easier. Honestly, these are all pretty... Yeah, these are pretty lame advisors in terms of the stats we get. No silent workhorse, no silent workhorse, no like civilian industry guy, no Prince of Terror, no what is it? The improved relations guy, compassionate gentleman. Do we want more? I guess we'll just go ahead and, yeah, I mean, may as well go ahead and just start researching this stuff. And the more stuff we research from the planes, the better our designer becomes, so... Yeah. Collectivist ethos, and then we'll do internationalism focus, and this just lets us flip our ideology faster. I think I will still get Yeah, I think we're going to want an air reform. Oh, yeah, because we can get an air reformer. Because then we can get... Well, we probably want to switch to partial mobilization first. Yeah, partial mobilization would be better. Because we could just get a ton of political power by rushing these communist focuses. Because we're just building infrastructure right now, I don't really care about... There's no real rush to do anything except flip our ideology. And because we're going to be fighting in the Eastern Front, in Eastern Europe, the air zones are small enough that I think we're just going to do light airframes. Because they're a lot cheaper than a lot of our civilian industry importing, whatever. That's fine. Oh, the 1936 doesn't have an ahead of time? Huh. Hello, Luciano. Hope you're doing well tonight. I guess, do we want to wait for... So, yeah, because I want these 100%. So I get 200%, so I want to use those, and then I want the reduced ahead of time on that last one, the advanced airframe. So yeah, we may as well get this 4% research fee bonus. That'll just help us out long term. We want to... I think we can hold off opening up political discourse. I'd like to go ahead and switch to partial mobilization if we can. Engines. Playing is Bolivia. We're flipping communist because our plan is to join Comintern and help out the Soviet Union during World War II, because there's not really a whole lot else we can do. Oh, right, so... in terms of internationalism focus, we don't really have anything to sell, really. I mean, we could just buy stuff, I guess, because we're not really going to have anything else to really do. How much political power do we get? 150, and then we get another 200 from that? I mean, that's the nice thing. Normally I complain about the communist path because a lot of political power, late game political power, is not as useful, but now that the designer sort of draws down your political power more as you research, I feel like it's making political power more valuable, which I like. I like if you're gonna like change Hearts of Iron 4, it's just late game you really need to have something to spend your political power on. If you get to play as anarchist Spain sometime in the future, that's fun because they can core states with political power, if I remember right. So we flipped. I'm going to go ahead and open up discourse. I could do the Civil War, but I don't really. It's not that hard to just flip. Discredit government. We want to wait till we're at 40% party popularity. I mean, oh, right, we could get our advisors. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get our air reformer. And honestly, let's just go. I'll get the extra political power so we can get more of our reformers. So army morale versus old guard. Oh, this guy also gives 0.3 and a max command power increase. I mean, the max command power increase doesn't really help a whole lot, but he's half the cost for 50%, so I'll take it. I think if you're already communist, indoctrination also gives you party popularity. Maybe not. Kind of air. Do we have any air? We don't really have any air advisor, guys. Oh well. Air warfare theorist, military theorist. I guess we'd want air warfare theorist. Get our doctrines even quicker. Maybe. I'll go ahead and get a naval experience guy. I don't know if that bad weather penalty, because you get a minus 40% bad weather penalty, but I guess you could see if that applies to... Nighttime strategic bombing penalty. So you don't see a bad weather penalty. Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah, special forces are a thing also now. The rework. Okay, so they don't have a designated like bad weather penalty thing. That's unfortunate because I would like to know if that minus 40% applies to both Navy and Air Force. Oh yeah, we can go ahead. I guess we'll go electronics company. Got one electronics company. And industrial concern, I think, is still better. They're just more industrial techs to research. And research the next tier of engines. Ethiopia has capitulated, RIP. We have the XP, so I would like to go ahead. We'll just make a... two-width infantry division. That's a very, very small division, and the reason for this is just so we can have a bunch of divisions, which will then let us send volunteers. Not that I think we're going to get a chance to send volunteers before, like, the game really kicks off, or World War II really kicks off, but we might be able to, like, maybe send some volunteers to China. I think you need 30 divisions, so our goal is to produce 25 more divisions with these guys. So we want to do fighter specialization. Initially. Yeah, and I think that you want agility. Agility, because I don't think speed... I think speed does have a combat impact, but agility, I believe, has a much bigger combat impact. I'm not 100% on that. I haven't really been keeping up with the latest Hearts of Iron 4 beta. I've just kind of been bumbling through things. Let's see, and then we can get industry liaisons to research planes even faster. Would be nice. Ideological fanaticism. For support plus 5%. That's fine, but I don't think we really need that. We're almost at the 40% we need, and then we can do discredit government and then demand a referendum, which will be, that's 150 political power. Take back to Bolivia the Chilean Big North. It's just so difficult. What does their industry look like? Not great, but it'd just be really tough fighting. I don't really want to fight a war as Bolivia. I'm not in a very strong position. I'd rather just support the USSR, because honestly, occupying Chile would be a big drain on our manpower. What's their population? Yeah, their population's like 4.3 million. 4.4 million. Then Peru, yeah. It's rough. We're not in a great position. But we will have the mightiest of air forces. I mean, I guess we build a really good air force. We could brute force our way into conquering such stuff, but I don't think we'd really gain all that much. If I conquered like all of South America, yeah, we'd gain something, but It's just like in Hawaii, if you can't get cores on stuff, it really sucks. Oh, well, there's our 30 divisions. I wonder how bad... I mean, these divisions will use very little supply, so you'll be able to garrison a bunch of places. If you upgrade the Bolivian Air Force, yeah, we're going to have the greatest... We will have the finest Bolivian Air Force. We will have an Air Force that will turn the tide of World War II. At least that's the goal. Whether or not we'll actually do it, we'll see. We'll see what we can do with our industry. But I'm an optimist. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get bombs for basic stuff like that. I guess I should go ahead and do aviation effort, actually. Oh, there's a lot of events. Okay, yes, the Chinese United Front formed. Thank you for letting me know. And, okay. Class conflict survived Bolivia. Once a fringe popular movement, the fact that even more people choose this fun class. Yep. UC. UG. Ah. And we'll still just discredit government to get the flip faster. There we go. Is that custom portrait? With minus 15% consumer... What? Oh. Oh, they changed... Interesting. So now it's a factor which modifies the expect. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Oh, we can go ahead and go to war economy. Okay, so minus 15% is about to be like, what? Okay. So it's minus 15% in that we were at 100% for our factor, so now it's 20% multiplied by 85%. Okay. Now I understand. Yep. Bolivia Izquierdista? Izquierdista. Interesting. Don't expect me to pronounce things correctly. I tend to use the anglicized pronunciations. I'll be right back. I gotta turn the heat off in my room. I didn't leave my room. It has gotten very toasty in my room, but I'm fine with that because it is cold outside. Alright. We have 6 factories. I'll go ahead and build an intelligence agency. So now the question is, do I want to try and make a giant infantry division? It's just not really worth it. My experience. Better off just making planes. Because, like, just raw infantry with no support equipment or anything, they're not really going to do anything is the problem. Alright, I want to do that so we could just go ahead and have fighter focus. There's Japan's war on China. Yep. Marco Polo Bridge incident, artillery, naval air defense. Yeah, none of those are particularly good. I guess we'll get our air warfare theorist. Yeah, we'll get the air warfare theorist. Make our air doctrine a little cheaper. Do we produce resource? We produce so much tungsten. Is that like a thing? Does Bolivia produce a ton of tungsten? Huh. Oh, right, and we want to do ideological loyalty. This weekly manpower will be very helpful for us, and then I always do meticulous preparation because extra logistics skill is just amazing. Enable reform, and then I think we want... I mean, we're going to have a ton of air XP, so I think industry liaisons is the move. We'll do industry liaisons until we get like all our air techs research, and then we'll probably switch to air crew surveys to avoid air accidents, and then we'll go ahead and nab. Battlefield support, I think, is the best thing to do, because we will want to pivot to close air support eventually, because I think we'll be able to get air superiority. I think battlefield support is the move. I assume they haven't changed that in the mod. I guess we'll also do superior firepower for the plus 15% air superiority modifier down here, because otherwise I don't think there's anything else in the army doctrines that gives you I think there's anything else that gives you air support bonus. I think. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I think we'll go. Now that we probably won't get enough army XP to get to the bottom air land battle where we would actually use this, but it doesn't cost anything to dream. I'll honestly just keep researching this stuff because it keeps buffing our design company to research stuff, I think. Yeah, it gets more funds and stuff, which then will let us make better fighters and better close air support. Ooh, boost ideology. Probably not going to boost ideology, but you can do some funny stuff boosting ideology in other countries if we wanted to. But we're not going to because it's a hassle managing spies like that. Where did we get 2 air bases? Oh, in La Paz, okay. Yellow River was blown. I guess we want to do this to get... We should be doing that to get factory slots, because then we can actually start building factories. Would be nice. So we need aviation effort 2, so yeah, we'll go ahead and nab aviation effort 2, and then we'll get army effort, motorization effort. Armor-piercing bombs, and yeah, let's go ahead and do basic small airframe. France and Britain announce an alliance. Surprise, surprise. Invade the Chaco of Paraguay. We'll see. I mean, they are also... So this is the thing, Paraguay is also communist, but technically they weren't. So, like, their president was, like, socialist or communist, but this guy didn't actually take power until, like, February, I think, of 1936, so I think they took some liberties with making him president earlier. Or I guess, like, so they'd have a communist nation or something, that'd make it more interesting. Oh, cool. You can do region-wide industrial land integration, get below slot. Oh, cool. Trying to think. Do we need more military factories or civilian factories? So we're going to get... We'd have a total of 4 factories. 4 factories. What do we have to import? And we'll build a military factory for now. I think that's better. But I'm not 100%. Alright, and we get, yeah, like I said, I think agility's better. So we're going to do agility. And plus 5% production output will be good. Okay, so this is 346, so we'll hold off on doing that one for the time being. We'll just get some more of these general, like, air techs, which will keep buffing our design company. I don't know if that gets the research bonus bigger. I don't think it does. Yeah, it just gives a production output bonus. Consuls of Austria. So yeah, quick peek at the world. Germany gobbling stuff up. Nationalists winning in Spain. Japan fighting in China. That's basically it. Oh yeah, I guess I should be going down this to get the extra research slots sooner, but I think it's worth it to get these plane bonuses. I guess we won't want to start researching this until after we research the 1940 planes. Yeah. Free military factories. And just build more guns for the time being. If I try to build planes or something, I'm probably going to have to import resources. And our planes we're building right now aren't very good. Could get an elusive gentleman. Popular figurehead could actually be good. The extra stability. I should be going ahead and doing improved work conditions actually while we can. Alright, so we have CAS effort free for when we want to do that, but we need to be we want to get our extra research slot now. Yeah, whatever bonuses we can get, ace effectiveness. You can't get extra reduced air wing experience lost when killed. That might actually be good for us. Nationalist victory to be expected. Because I've had a lot of trouble building up air XP. And we're not going to be really doing air support early on. So I think the air wing XP lost when killed. I think that's worth it. For now, at least. I guess, do I want to just go ahead and brute force this one? Yeah, may as well, because the sooner we get that research, the sooner we can research the other bonuses and get 1944 planes, which is our ultimate goal. And the sooner we get 1944 planes, the sooner we can start building those, the sooner we can start building those, the sooner they can be turning the tide of the war. I guess I'll get an elusive gentleman, because, like, honestly, I'm not going to get a fortification engineer. And we'll hold off on popular figurehead just because we don't want to hit. We'll up our conscription law first. I love that the mobilization is per day now, as opposed to it needing to be like 0.1% or whatever. I'm so happy they changed this mobilization focus. It's such a huge quality of life improvement. Selling equipment, Paraguay? Paraguay? Huh. I was curious, if we build enough planes, can we, like, sell those? I mean, the downside is we don't have building slots to actually build stuff. Brazil, I think, would be a lot of fun. And I think Brazil's next on our A to Z playthrough. Let me see. Yeah, Bhutan, Bolivia, Brazil. Yeah, so Brazil's next after Bolivia. Brazil, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. Because they actually have, like, I think they have one of the biggest, if not the biggest, economies in of the default countries. It's like them and Iran, I think, have the biggest industry. Like, the oh yeah, because Brazil has a bigger industry than Poland does at the start. So yeah, Brazil's definitely the most majorist of the default focus tree countries. So they're where you can have a lot of fun. I'll I don't know what the move is here. I don't know if we want civilian factories or military factories. I think we can afford to put more military factories in because we're going to be able to give up. We're going to be able to afford trading away most of our civilian factories. So, because we're going to run out of stuff to build. So, that's the thing. Normally, you want to make sure you always have a certain amount of civilian factories. We want to do base strike just because we get naval targeting in this one. So, if we ever use like naval bombers, it'll be helpful. And then I want to do inclement weather for reduced weather penalty. We basically don't need anything there. So yeah, so because we do this, we automatically bypass infrastructure effort 2 because we have max infrastructure, so that saved us a focus. Yeah, we did industry liaison, so that we have that bonus on our air research. Go ahead and go up to extensive conscription. Literally just build max land forts in the country. I mean, what else am I going to spend my production on? Actually, if I join Comintern, let me try to join Comintern, because then I could build things in the Soviet Union if I could get into the faction. Yeah, I mean, that would only get him up to, like, 10 opinion. Oh, you have a strategic reason to be hostile to me. Non-aggression pact? Let's see, we're going to do secret weapons, which will give us a bunch of electronic bonuses. So, there's that. Production efficiency cap, I suppose. Oh. Let's go ahead and do the CAS effort. And then we'll probably go ahead and just start researching 1944 planes. Like, right now, that would be 1,100 days. But I think with these bonuses, that'll get it down to, like, maybe, hopefully under 2 years to research 1944 planes. But we're going to want to go ahead and design a 1944 plane. I guess we'll need to get heavy MG, and we'd want self-sealing fuel tanks also. Uh, yeah, we want to go ahead and get heavy MG and self-sealing fuel tanks. So again, it's currently would be 1,100 days basically. Let's see what it gets down to with this 2-year bonus. Czechoslovakia gone. Yeah, now, oh, 452 days. Beautiful. Go do secret weapons, because then we can research electronics tech. So shoot, maybe it is worth it to go ahead. I'll go ahead and just start working on that then. That's only like, that's less than a year and a half. We will literally have 1944 planes before 1941. I think if I wanted to cheese it a little bit faster, we could technically research that at like about twice as fast as you normally could by banking research. But I don't think it's that important to do that. Also want to do this one. That's something we'll actually want self-sealing fuel tanks before we put that on a plane. And we'll go ahead and start researching this one. 413 days. Molotov Ribbentrop Pact. Secret weapons, hooray. And we'll get more factories. And we'll get this bonus for fighter production. And we can do region-wide industrial land integration again, which means we can build another military factory. Oh, build 2 military factories. Nice. So once we get self-sealing fuel tanks, I'll make a design for fighter 3s, and then we'll start producing fighter 3s. Which HOI4 mod is your favorite and least favorite? Ooh, tough one. That's a good question, Tuan Mai. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Favorite and least favorite. So I haven't played it yet, but I do like the New Order. I do really like its economy system. But I'm not a huge fan of the UI and stuff. It's also very like event driven, so it is like a choose your own adventure. I'm kind of tempted to say Old World Blues just because I'm a pretty big Fallout fan. Do I like it enough to say it's my favorite? It might be my favorite, yeah. I'd tentatively say Old World Blues for that. I might have to think about that some more. Least favorite mod. I probably need to... Is it Road to... I forget if it's Road to 56 or I forget if it's Road to 56. So there was some mod I played that added like an earlier, like pre-1936 start dates. But I wasn't a huge fan of it. But I also I played like Ethiopia, so I can't really say for sure. So yeah, that's like, I don't know if that was Road to 56 or not, though. I feel like it was, because I don't have any other mods I'm subscribed to. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, all the mods I've played are... I mean, I also just recently played End of a New Beginning. That one was just a little frustrating because some of the stuff was just broken. But that's also... I just played Ottoman, so I don't know if that's just like an Ottoman thing. So those mods I haven't played a lot, but those would probably be like the lowest on my tier list because I've played like a lot of the only other mods I played a lot of are like Kaiserreich, The New Order, and Old World Blues. So yeah, I have played Equestria War before, but again, I only played like one country in that. if there's demand for me to play Equestria War on stream, I will, but otherwise the setting doesn't super interest me. But I will say about Equestria War, that mod is way better than it has any right to be. You're like My Little Pony setting in Hearts of Iron 4, but that mod is super in-depth, super detailed. Like, they put a lot of work into that mod. Um, Very crazy. Please let me join. We have to be able to, like, get in. I think maybe if I improve relations enough, they will just... I know there's some weird stuff for the AI that if you, like, up their relations enough as a player or something, I think they'll just let you into their faction. I'm not 100%. I might also... Worst comes to worst, I might be able to manually justify on the Axis, and then the USSR would probably invite me. Yeah, I could probably do that if I need to. I need to make our plane. So with improved small airframe. Special modules, self-sealing fuel tank, special modules, non-strategic material usage, so we don't need to import as much aluminum. Or maybe it is worth it to import the aluminum. I mean, we're going to be able to afford doing all the imports. So maybe, yeah, maybe the move is to just put the armor plates on. Yeah, shoot, and we're too heavy. So we need the higher tier. Okay, well, we need to wait till we have the higher tier engine then. Or keep researching the stuff that gives us more research speed, because that just makes us research faster. Pretty simple on that front. Does Mongolia and stuff, yeah, they all get called in. Interesting. The White Death. They sure know how to fight. The Soviet Union have signed a white peace. $20.8. Yeah, that's a little rough. Fall of Nanjing. Fall of Paris. The Ney incident. You know, apparently the Hindenburg survives. I think Hess hijacks the Hindenburg to flee to the UK. Okay, we almost have engines 3, which should let us design the fighter 3 we want. Should. Yep, self-sealing fuel tanks, armor plates. The armor plates give us better defense. So does self-sealing fuel tank, but they increase our rubber cost. And then we use heavy machine guns because they don't they preserve our agility while giving us a huge amount of air attack. But yeah, I guess these are fighter 2s. How are these fighter 2s when whatever? Sure, if we won't call them fighter 2s, whatever, but they shouldn't be because they're Fighter 1, Fighter 2, Fighter 3. So, that doesn't really make sense to me, but... So now we're just gonna produce airplanes, basically. That's all we do. So now we need to import. Or they have strategic reasons for blocking their own access to intermediate naval regions. Well, that's annoying. Because of delay, can we just improve relations with them? Hold on, guys. Remember how I said that I wasn't going to improve ideologies? BRB, we might want to coup Chile. Oh, man. Actually, I could just declare war on Peru because they're fascist and they would probably join the Axis. We're still guaranteed by the United States. Oh, God, this would be so dumb. The problem is they'll build a ton of divisions. I'm just going to make this division look a little bit nicer. And we'll make it 18 width. 18 width infantry. How much would it cost to flip everybody over to that? Really expensive. Okay. How about like that? That's much more reasonable. Now can we please trade through... Why can we not trade through anybody? What gives? This sucks. Why does nobody like me? I wish you told me, like, why does everybody dislike me so much? Alright, how bad is that penalty, though? Minus 8.5%. I've had worse. I'm mostly just researching the extra air tech because it'll upgrade our designer and make our designer better. Soviet-German trade agreement. How long will it last? Oh yeah, can I send volunteers to the UK now? Cool. Yeah, we could. I'm just gonna scrap like these really old planes because these suck. But can I send an air wing to them? It does not appear to be the case that I can send an air wing. I think you could send. Yeah, I think I have to have like 5 air wings to be able to do that. So, bummer. Psychological warfare. Oh, you don't have enough civilian factories? That's a bummer. Fine. Can we just get, I don't know, more plain doctrine bonuses, I suppose? Oh, they went interventionism focus. Okay. Hello, hello, RMS Omeric. Hope you're doing well this evening. Well, this evening where I am. All right. Buff all those guys up. Oh, we almost have max intel network strength. Oh, hooray! And we can build our new fighter type. These are more expensive, unfortunately, but very nice. Now, I don't think we can... Yeah, you can't actually put fighters on that one, but it does free up another slot so we can put more armor plates on. Again, I don't know why what it did. What does it consider the base level fighter, if not fighter one? But whatever. Switch to that. And we can go ahead and switch to this. And now we need to import more aluminum. And we do not have the factories available, too. So. Now, can I build a civilian factory? Nope. I guess we are upgrading our intelligence agency. Once we get 5 upgrades, I free up another agent, which will make forcibly flipping Bolivia's ideology a lot easier. Or not Bolivia, Chile's ideology. Yep, so now we can do boost ideology, communists. Alright, Naval Department. Air Force Department. I really just like getting these because they'll make it easier for us to approximate what forces our enemy has, which would be nice. You still want research speed bonuses? Try the mod N Union Libertad, a rework for South America. Every country get focus tree. Let me boot up the workshop really quick. Hold on. So that is N Union Libertad. South America rework beta out now by Oscar. Is that the one you're referring to, Moro? I think 25,000 subscribers. Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and drop a subscribe, look into it. Those look like some chunky focus trees. It was updated. It was updated this morning. Well, how about that? I can check that out. Bulgaria joins the Axis. The war escalates. Range, yeah. Okay, that should be good enough. I guess I would like to get commando training. In the future, it is just nice to get operatives with commando. Really hope he didn't get the Democratic Reformer Advisor, because that would be very annoying. We want to work on experimental rockets. 2 years ahead of time. What is... Rocketry is 2x years ahead of time penalty reduction. Probably prefer to put those on guided missile. Not sure. What do we got here? Oh, control enemy operative intel, own operative. Yeah, own operative detected chats factor. Reducing that always just makes my life easier. Equipment effort. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to build like heavy bombers and use nukes and whatnot, so we can be sticking with our good old airplanes, which I guess I should have these guys training. We want to do superior firepower. Do I want to get... I want to just bank the XP so I can get the reduced doctrine cost guy in the future? Maybe. I always go air superiority mission efficiency because I always feel like I have a ton of aces for the most part, so I don't feel the need to get more aces. Oh, we can also switch off of industry liaisons. Don't really need this plus 15% anymore. I'm going to switch to air accidents chance because that could be how we end up losing. Sometimes when I play, it's mostly air accidents I'm losing planes to, which really sucks. I remember back in the day, air accidents, you could just ignore it. Not anymore, it seems. Okay. Interrogation, if I'm going to do that, I may as well get all passive defense, and I don't really want to do that. We're better off actually importing resources. And we still can't import from... That's very quickly their ideology shifting. Granted, it'll slow down as it gets bigger and bigger, but... Hopefully they're not investing in their intelligence agency. They might not, because I don't think they have a ton of factories. They got 13. They might invest in their intelligence agency. King Carol abdicates. Amusing. We need to import more aluminum. I guess I could build a synthetic refinery. I mean, we're going to need to import oil. Yeah. Run from it, dread it. The need for synthetics arrives all the same. Okay, this doesn't make any sense to me of why... Of how can we not import via naval trade routes, but how am I able... So, like, nobody anywhere will let me use their ports to trade overseas, but they'll let me trade via land. How does this make any sense? captured operative. I guess we may as well get the fortification engineer, or do I want the popular figurehead? Soviet Union let me join their... Yes! Hooray! Now I can go ahead and move all my planes over there. Actually, I think they just deploy planes in their air bases now. That's great. Production efficiency cap, because that'll let us make even more fighters. Did we win? Did we get him back? Yes. I can become Spy Master! Yeah, sure. Not like Soviet Union's gonna use that. I think they always let the player take over Spy Master, so I get an extra spy, which is nice, because they're not gonna use it. I will boost ideology in Chile. And it's 12.5% sucks, but we just gotta deal with it. Okay, so I have Orator. I guess I'll get this guy. Is this guy from... Oh, no, he's Bolivian. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that having a lower detection chance factor would be nice. Yeah, I mean, we already have somebody with boost ideology, so I think it's better to just have reduced operative detection chance at that point. Oh yeah, we need to invest in synthetics technology. Yeah, I love Hearts of Iron 4. Thank you. That one average game, that one average memer. Ah, I see. Okay. I was like, does that say gamer? I was getting confused. So do I want to invest? So if I invest the 339, yeah, I think the move is do that, then get these two jet engine techs out of the way. But we need to do synthetics. We really, really need synthetics. Because otherwise I apparently can't get rubber at all anywhere, any other way. And we're also going to need the fuel for our planes. So. Almost have enough for another air wing. And split these guys in half. Guess I should have stopped them from training, because I lose planes. So Trotsky survived assassination. Justification. There's the war against the Germans, so stop training there. Go and do construction. Clothing mods. Right now we're only playing with player-led peace conferences and state transfer tool. Because I'm tired of playing in Iron Man mode. I don't know. I should look into seeing if there's something that makes agencies better, because agencies feel like kind of suck. Did one of my operatives get killed? Wait, what? Oh, yep, operative got killed. Well, that's unfortunate. Because you just need more than 2 spies or 3 spies. That might be a good quality of life mod to play with. But yeah, also, because I also play, if you don't know this, if you enable the debug smooth command, that turns off frame smoothing and just makes the game run better. I generally experience like a 25% increase in performance, turning off frame smoothing. So, yeah. Yeah, if you check my channel, I play with like total conversion mods sometimes. So I play like Kaiserreich, the New Order, End of a New Beginning was the most recent total conversion mod I played. So yeah. But when we're doing this, it's just basically like I'll probably be playing with like just quality of life stuff like state transfer tool. TNO, yep, the New Order. Yep. I think it's like what the New Order Last Days of Europe is the full name of the mod. Germany breaks Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Yep, the Finnish Continuation War. All right, put me in, coach. Bring me in. Put me in. Basically, our goal is to just maintain air superiority, try and deal with all their planes and whatnot, bolster the Soviet Air Force. Sure, France. Sure, UK. You can move troops through my territory all you want. See that? Our fuel's going down. That's why we need lots of fuel. We don't need all that war support. Sure, diversify elite forces, why not? Oh yeah, I can do industrial land appropriation also. Absolutely worth it. Take the stability and war support hits for free. I get an extra 2 building slots. You know what? I should have switched to free trade earlier on, because we only make... Well, no, because once we start producing our own rubber, we're going to want to restrict our imports there, because we're not exporting anything. Yeah, I guess we'll want to close our economy in the future then, actually. Call to arms report. Yeah, sure. Sure, everybody. I will sign your pacts. Just leave me alone, please. But yeah, so if you're not familiar with the New Order, that's it's set in the 1960s, and it's an alternate timeline where the Nazis won World War II, and it's not one of the ones where they're like, oh yeah, the Nazis won World War II because they're hyper competent and super efficient and everything. No, it's that they're literally like Germany is like collapsing, but and stuff, and like everything's really, really bad because the Nazis won World War II. So, whoa! Why is the U.S. already in? Did Japan already declare war on the Philippines? Wow. Wait. Oh, because right, Japan declares war on the Philippines, then they declare war on the Allies, and then that pulls the U.S. in, right? Kind of weird that they don't do like a straight up like Pearl Harbor sort of deal. The UK has already pushed Italy out of Africa. How are we doing? So we've lost 11 fighters and we've shot down 36. That's not bad. Have to go. It's 3:03 a.m. No worries. Hey, there's always the VOD if you want to watch, and I should be able to stream some more stuff tomorrow. But thanks for tuning in, Luciano. Appreciate it. Still, the Soviet Union signed a white peace. I guess Soviet Union pushed them aggressively enough. Huh. Just Italy being Italy, I agree. After long talks, officials signed an armistice. The armistice comes at a heavy price, however, for Finland. Finland's allies can surely feel nothing but betrayal. Yeah, this is a pretty quick armistice, actually. Like, you guys declared war like 2 months ago, and Finland's like, I'm a head out. Yep, goodbye. Have a good night. Do I seriously need trains? I have not researched trains. Okay. Wish that my stuff would stop buffering. Maybe you... I don't know if you already tried turning down the resolution. Maybe that would help. But yeah, now that sucks. We've got, like, bad internet connection, or YouTube's just causing problems. I've had problems before YouTube. They'll just crash my stream, which is always annoying. Oh, I hate that these air... Oh, wait, I can build air bases in his territory. That's right. Completely forgot I could do that. Well, we have more fighters, so that's good. Oh, wait, no. That's... I was wrong. That's not fighters. Those are support planes. Oops, I read that wrong. Resource extraction, fuel gain. We need trains, right? Then I can just comment here. I don't know why we need trains or convoys. Request convoys from the Soviet Union. Request them, least. Can you send me like a How do you have no convoys? Oh, I can just request convoys. Okay, well, I'll get some convoys then. Because I'm in the middle of nowhere. That sucks. We get our spy back. Looks like it. Back to boosting ideology. $144p it is. Well, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. I mean, the plus side, it does record. I do record the VOD, so if you ever want to go back and watch it, you should be able to, like, let it buffer as much as you want. But yeah, that really sucks to have really bad internet. I'm always, like, super annoyed when my friends, or when my roommates would download stuff and then the buffering quality would drop a bunch. Okay, so are they moving their planes to Belarus now? Ukraine? Yeah, Ukraine, I guess. Maybe this one's better? Yes, technology sharing. Give me an extra research slot, please. Alright, I can build a synthetic refinery now. We'll build one of those. Why is CPU dying right now? Are you saying my CPU? Or are you talking about your CPU? Because my CPU, I mean, this is in general how it runs normally. The game's just starting to slow down just because tons of units and stuff in the game. 98% CPU just having YouTube on? If you're on Windows, I don't know if you're, is Windows running a scan? Because that's what always kills my CPU, is Windows is like, hey, we're gonna run a scan really quick, okay? Which is annoying. I guess we should be using this agent for those missions. I'll switch this one to also building the intelligence network. Oh, do I need support? Support equipment. Can I buy support equipment? I need, like... I only need, like, 50 support... No, I don't... I'll buy 100, I guess. We have no... this is where you play the game of just trying to put air bases somewhere. Put your plane somewhere. Ugh. This is why it can be worth it to invest a lot more into range. So then you just don't have to deal with stuff like this. Ugh. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, no problem. Totally understandable. I'm just happy people are tuning in. Civilian train. Or austerity train, I guess. But I am definitely going to commandeer civilian trains. Yes, we'll go ahead and do air production. Oh no, let's go ahead and have rocket effort. Well, I want to... I guess after this, I'll want to do the first rocketry tech. So the rocket effort will apply to the other rocket and jet engine techs. What are these? 2x ahead of time? Yeah, so they'll be pretty fast to research those, I think. Could have built more civilian factories. I was a fool. They have ways of making you talk. Oh, did I get my operatives back? Oh, no, we just got the sport equipment, that's right. Hooray. Just keep boosting ideology. Eventually he will flip. Well, may as well nab this last nuclear tech, and then we'll just switch to air production, which will let us build even more planes. Speaking of which, how are our planes doing in terms of XP? We're slowly gaining XP. Oh, cool, and we got another ace. Oh, yeah, right, I'm accepting the non-aggression pact, so I don't have to worry about him in the future. And we'll go ahead and do improved work conditions. I guess, can I do women in the workforce? Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's probably worth it. It just reduces my consumer goods, which is nice. Oh, cool. Improved work conditions is just a factor modifier. That's really nice. Wow, that makes improved work conditions way better. But then war bonds is, yeah, consumer goods factor as well. I mean, I have the political power. I may as well do that. Not that I think it's enough to make a difference, but why not? Rocketry tech. I have this other stuff I could do, but it's ahead of time. These ones are not ahead of time. Production efficiency, retention, production efficiency, growth. I think the retention's better. Oh, do I have more planes? Oh yeah, I have way more planes in reserve. Okay, twice as many planes. We should get twice as many kills. Oh yeah, we're starting to get that kill discrepancy going. Trading about 3-1 with the Axis Air Force. Yep, well, after several assassination attempts, Trotsky was assassinated. Why can I not import from the United States? What's going on here? Yeah, probably worth it to improve relations with the United States. I'll just get our trade influence higher. It will be higher priority for stuff from them. How is our agents always getting captured? No, we're not trading as well now. Oh, one of our aces got shot down. Well, that could contribute to it. Oh, I think we're losing planes faster than we can replace them. And we want to do air production to let us produce fighters, makes our fighters cheaper. You know, the downside is I think if the Soviet Union capitulates, we also lose from this stuff. Oh, cool. Wait, so pilots are showing up on the casualty list, I'm assuming? Yeah, but I can't really see what I've contributed. Processing, we just need to keep getting... Yeah, the rubber processing is the biggest thing to get. We almost have a synthetic refinery. I should have built synthetic refineries way sooner. Playing game off my hotspot right now. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. I had to do that when I was when I first moved into my apartment because I didn't have internet. I wanted to play a game. Oh, another month. I think I have to import. Can I import oil from the US? Yes. Import some oil, just fill our fuel reserves and switch over because I don't want to have to worry about it. We're about to be net losing planes. You're not as bad as playing HOI4 on a toaster. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even want to think. I tried to play, like, I have an old laptop. I don't even think I've tried to play, I think I tried to play Paradox games like Crusader Kings 2 on one of my old laptops once, but I was, like, always getting, like, really cheap laptops from my parents, and it did not run very well. Unfulfilled import request from who? Brazil? Come on, Brazil. Don't do that to me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel these oil imports so we can get our synthetic refinery sooner. Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna close our economy. Because I don't think we're getting we're not getting any factories from trade, so it's not really a huge benefit to keeping our economy open. We can squeeze America for just a little bit more. And then, yeah, so we'll build another synthetic refinery. And that should get us our, that should fulfill our rubber needs for our planes so we could be producing more planes. Well, it looks like we're taking some pretty bad casualties. So if I reduce the number of air wings we're fielding, we'll take fewer the rate at which we're taking casualties will go down. Yes, the Soviet Union. We're clearly in a position to go to advance on Iran. And we're still trading like 2-1, but that's not as good as it could be. But I think that a big part of that's just the huge numerical disparity here. Lost another ace, unfortunately. Sure. Join the Axis, yep. I mean, at the very least, it means his support planes. I mean, we've shot down some of his support planes. We're disrupting some of his bombers, so that's good at least. Preventing his bombers from contributing to close air support is always good. Yeah, we want more fuel gain. 2 hours to get to 1939. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. We probably got to 1939, what, like 30, 40 minutes on this one? I'd have to go back and watch. Maybe even a little bit faster than that. Okay, now we're trading 3-1, because, again, the numerical disparity's gotten better. I think we're net gaining planes again, so we might be able to field a new air wing soon. Oh, I gotta send all my spies back in. Boost ideology. Not that there's really any reason for me to be doing this now, but I'm still gonna keep doing it. He hasn't gotten the modifiers for, like, the negative, like, communist analysis you'll get. So, I don't know. There, now I need to import oil again. Spoiler alert, without fuel, your planes don't perform very well. Oh, cool, and we just got a new ace. Oh, we have maxed out. Okay, air doctrine. Okay, so and I guess we should go ahead and do naval doctrine. It's probably saving up XP. You ignore the alert and then oops. Okay, so now we have maxed out our air doctrine. So now I can switch off this guy to switch to the land theorist. And now I'm willing to spend all my army XP. Ooh, we can almost get to air-land battle. Cool. Hello, East Germany. Unfortunately, you're not in the game currently, but you might be in a little bit. Who would have known you need fuel for planes to work? I know, right? Kind of crazy, kind of wild. So that plane in half. Automatically refill. Yeah, I think the reduced air experience loss on kill is pretty good. Oh, we're almost refilled on fuel, so drop that. The planes just need to get gooder. Yeah, well, if we get the jets, I might think into researching the 1945 airframes, and then those are some planes we'll get off. And we got a 5-to-1 KD ratio right now, so that's pretty good. Once we get, you basically snowball once you get enough planes. It's a thing I hate. So I play late game HOI. I play HOI games that go into like the 60s and 70s, and God, once the big problem with those playing is like minor countries is that the AI just built so many planes. You just can't, like, if you like the Axis win or the Allies win and they just spend a decade building up planes, it's like you just can't compete with that. They just have so many planes. I think now my hello Mumupra. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We're playing as Bolivia. What's the worst mod or country to play as or use? I mean, like, Bhutan I think was one of the worst because it has so little manpower. But the country, yeah, Tanutuva has like super little manpower. Now Tanutuva, you can kind of cheese like the Soviet Union has their civil war. You can kind of cheese it to. I got the achievement to form Siberia. I don't know if they've patched it, but Tanutuva kind of sucks. Iceland, Iceland probably really sucks to play as. Luxembourg also presumably. But we will get to those. But so far, I would say Bhutan's pretty rough. This is not really like as Bhutan. You can basically like you can annex Tibet and Nepal, but that's about it. You can't really do anything else. But I don't know. So I would say so far out of all the countries I've played as, I would say out of all the countries I've played as, communist Albania, that was not very fun. You can watch my stream of Albania. I think it's literally like 50 minutes or so. Of me just being like, okay, guys, we just gotta hold, and then we couldn't hold. Honestly, I feel like the Soviet Union did a lot better than they did historically. I think this is about as far back as they fell. I think he pushed a little bit harder on Ukraine, but he didn't get anywhere near Stalingrad or Moscow, really. How much of that was because of our Air Force helping? I like to think a little bit. I mean, look at all these bombers we've disrupted. So we're definitely like causing him problems. Like he's not being able to utilize his close air support, which is going to make a big difference. Opinion on South Africa? I only played South Africa once or twice. It was in an attempt to get the Crusader King achievement, which is tough. I might be able to do better now. You know, as they add, to an extent, as they add more mechanics in the game, it does become somewhat easier to, the mechanics of the game, it does become a little bit easier to, how much is that? Oh, that's only like a year ahead of time, actually. Well, we'll go ahead and research that. Go ahead and start researching some of this other tech. It does become easier to do some of the achievements. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like the vanilla South Africa focus tree though. I don't think this focus tree is particularly interesting. It's basically like you join the Axis, or you create your own faction, but you're still going to war with the United Kingdom and the Allies, basically. Or you join Comintern and I guess you join Comintern and then don't even do anything except demand Madagascar, I guess. I don't know. French territory to Vichy justification. What, like post I mean, that is what happens if Vichy France sticks around post if they don't get annexed by Germany, then and Germany wins, then they give like they usually give all of France except Alsace-Lorraine uh back to France. I'm not sure how much of France's colonies they get back, but yeah. God, now our KD, we're like 7-1, 8-1 for playing casualties. That's in spite of being outnumbered. That's really good. And we could get another air wing out, which makes things even worse for him. Oh boy. We'll want to break one of our higher XP air wings out because then they lose air XP because of the new planes involved. But 10-1 casualties. I hope the desert updates South Africa. See, this is a problem with the HOI or with the Paradox DLC model is because the devs tend to be very reluctant to change things that were added from a DLC. And because of that, like, this is why I really think they should just roll the DLC into the base game after a certain period of time. Like, after you release the DLC, and then after 2 years, the DLC is just part of the base game now. Because I really think, like, it's gotta suck for them in terms of development, trying to make sure the game's always playable for people who have, like, no DLC or, like, any weird combinations of DLC. And I really think it would be better if they just rolled the DLC into the base game. Not to mention, it would make the game much more accessible to new players. Like, what, to buy all the HOI DLC at full... I mean, HOI isn't as bad as EU4, but still, to buy all the HOI DLC at full price, plus the base game, it's probably, what, like, $200, $300? Ignoring, like, the unit packs and stuff. So I feel like it would be just way easier for them to do maintenance, so they just rolled the DLC into the base game, and then just did updates on that. But then what about the people who bought the DLC? Well, you basically paying for the DLC was just like, it was basically for the privilege to get to play with the DLC for 2 years, you know? Like, I don't, like, especially now that they're offering a DLC subscription, I don't think that that's, like, too bad to be like, oh, you're paying to get the DLC, like, you're basically paying to get the DLC for 2 years ahead of time, which I think a lot of people would still pay for. And sure, you're technically losing something you purchased, but I don't think it would be that big of a deal. Because, I mean, right now with the DLC subscription, like, the DLC subscription is what, like, $5 a month? Hold on, let me check that. Yeah, so I went I went socialist or communist as Bolivia because I wanted to be able to join Comintern because then I could send my entire Air Force to help out the Soviet Union, and also we wanted to grab this focus because we don't have a lot of manpower. So this plus 500 manpower, this is basically an extra 25,000 manpower a year, which is like a, a very significant portion of our manpower. Not that we really need a ton of manpower because we're primarily Air Force, but it's still good. It's still a nice to have. We weren't able to build as many planes as I was hoping we could build, but oh well. Arcanes of French lowlands will be transferred to Belgium Arcade too. Yeah. So I've never seen Germany do the Reichskommisariat for Belgium, but I've done it before, and yeah, they get Nord de Calais. So yeah, that would get also subtracted from France, I think. Okay, he put more planes in, which then, the more planes he puts in, the harder it is for us to compete with him, but that's fine. I think you want air defense. Like, I don't think speed matters at all for close air support, because my close air support aren't supposed to be dogfighting. But yeah, that's my. Anyways, that's my diatribe on the Paradox DLC model. I think that's the case. I think that's what they should do for all their DLC games. At the end of the day, it's like, what they did with like Skyrim, for example. So Skyrim, I mean, I guess yeah, you had to pay for the Anniversary Edition upgrade, although maybe it's been rolled into Special Edition Skyrim now. I paid for the Anniversary Edition upgrade, which was like $20 or whatever, but I got all the Creation Club content, and the Creation Club content was like, I think if you bought all the Creation Club content, that would have been like 40, $50 or whatever in Skyrim. Oh yeah, also, I don't even think it would be that big of a... Oh yeah, wow, okay, yeah, they're really pushing in the north. I guess right now, I mean, this is where the Germans have all their Air Force, so presumably this is where they think the real slug match is, but we are really shooting down a lot of planes. I mean, how long? Almost 3,000 planes we've shot down. Bolivia strong. Island ceded to Italy. Really, Spain? You're really backing that horse? Oh yeah, like well, I think a lot of landlocked countries do that because they have like river boats and stuff and like lakes. Because I know like Switzerland has a navy and it's like river and lake boats. I don't really need to spend my air doctrine on anything. We have more planes. I go ahead and squeeze out another air wing. Yeah, I'll go ahead and split out our elites. We have more aces. Nope. Mongolia has an AV. Interesting. I assume they have lakes. Yeah, they got rivers. So yeah, I mean, if you have water features, then yeah, you have a navy. Makes sense to have one. Race for the bomb against the United States. Sure, why not? Have a good friendly competition, US. Alright, cool. We basically don't need to import rubber anymore, so that frees up the factory. I mean, we got more building slots. Don't need to import oil. Alright, so our refineries aren't producing quite enough. Iceland Navy, the Army. I know that When would it matter? So I think a lot of stuff. I mean, in theory, it could matter if, like, I mean, for rivers and stuff, people could try to invade via rivers or use rivers to support a land invasion. I also think, realistically, I think that their navies might function more like, say, the Coast Guard does for the United States, where, the United States has a Coast Guard, and a lot of what they do is, like, rescuing people on the water and stuff, and also dealing with, like, drug smuggling and whatnot. So I imagine that there's probably a similar role to what the Mongolian Navy does and the Switzerland Navy, but that's my assumption. But I mean, like Switzerland, I assume their Navy mostly practices for stuff like that. I assume Switzerland isn't really planning their Navy around, being navally invaded by one of their neighbors. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't have any secret intel on the Switzerland or Bolivian or Mongolian navies. Like I said, I think they function more like a Coast Guard. May as well research these things just to get more XP for our designer. Kaliningrad in Indonesia is Kaliningrad, and that makes common people completely thinking it is a city in Java as a first guess. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Turkey got it. Turkey hopped in? Not sure why Turkey... I mean, I know historically Turkey did join the war, but I think they joined the war, like, near, like, the very end. Greece held on. I think Greece held on. I don't think it's been, like, navally invaded to get freed. Greece will be fun doing historically. Oh man, it's just our Air Force now. So yeah, now that it's, or well, it's mostly us, our trading is much more equal. Also, presumably Germany's catching up to in closing the tech disparity. Oh god, and we're overstacked. Ugh. Why? Why do you do this, AI? Why must you do this to me? I'm trying to help you. If you don't want to... build more air bases in the Soviet Union, just to make things a little bit easier. It sounded really local if you understand what I mean. I get what you mean, yeah. It sounds like an Indonesian word or whatever. Kiev has been captured by the advanced... Wait, did Kiev just fall? What? Doesn't make sense. It must have fallen before. They got pushed... Did they get pushed further and they're pushing back now? Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Sure, we'll do improved work conditions for more stability. And they're overstacking their bases again. Why, AI? Why must you do this? Yeah, I don't know why the AI just... Ugh. They just always want to overstack planes, and I don't understand why. They constantly move their planes around. Iraq joined the Greater Co-Prosperity. Okay. New Mussolini's post. Okay. This is getting weird. That's really weird. The United Kingdom be... Oh, because China's almost pushed Japan out of... Wow, yeah, Japan is really not doing well in Asia. Sayeb joined the Greater Stage Co-Prosperity Sphere is like, I'm good. I'll pass on declaring war on the Allies. Allied forces entered Rome. Communist China declared. No, Communist China joined the Allies. Wait, what? Oh no, China's at war. China's going to be at war with the Allies. Oh god, what? What is happening? There's the Italian Civil War. So. The Allies really gonna all declare war on China. Opinion of non-historical AI. I just really don't like stuff just gets so weird with non-historical AI. You can get a bunch of like really weird paths happening which don't make a lot of sense. And you can also have stuff just happen. So like I think they fixed it now. But like one time I did non-historical and I think I got soft locked as like the going down the... Okay, well, you can't see the path now. Going down the, Restore the Kaiser path. Because I was going... No. I did Democratic Germany. And basically, you're supposed to go to war with the Soviet... No, wait. No, it was non-aligned Germany. Yeah. So I went down one of the Restore the Kaiser paths. But I wanted to declare war on somebody, but I couldn't because world tension wasn't high enough. And like because everybody went like their democratic paths or whatever, world tension would never be high enough for me to do what I wanted to do. I was just like, well, this sucks. I think that's been changed now. I think you get more like war goals and stuff through focuses. That isn't as much of an issue now. It was still annoying back then. So I don't really... point being, I don't really like the historical. Alright, so he's got more planes in Belarus now, so that's where we'll send our planes. And we're overstacked again. See how we do here. And we're raking in the kills. So what are we looking at for like 5 years? 700 to... 3,000. Yeah, we did quite a bit of damage to him. Oh, well, improve mission efficiency for more ground crews. He's shuffling his... The kind of thing that annoys me. It does. Ugh. Oh, cool. We have modern airframes now. Oh, boy. Yeah, modern small airframes. So fun fact, so yeah, you can put the jet engines on, but there's no real reason to put the jet engines on to just give you a lot of speed. So I prefer just going with engine 4. It's also rocket engine. Just speed, again. Also costs tungsten. I mean, we have tons of tungsten, but... We'll go with the 4X engine, heavy machine guns. And the modern airframes, you can put 4 sets of heavy machine guns on, and then we keep with self-sealing fuel tanks. And then we do armor plates all around. So we're still gaining like 100 We'll still gain about 100 kilometers of range, which will be nice. And then those should be able to stack into our existing air wings, hopefully. Oh, I had another operative get killed. Oh, well. Oh, but we're not boosting ideology in. Oh, hey, they did flip to communist. Well, can we trade more? We still don't have... Even with them being communists, we still can't trade with people via sea. Okay. I guess you just can't do that. That's for... with docking rights, military access, you still can't... Oh, because... Nah, it is just because I don't have a port, because you need trade flows through ports. So, yeah. No surprise. Damn, so we cooed Chile's government for no reason. Oops. Well, let's head to Brazil. I love the chaos of them. I have friends who like to do that in multiplayer. So, like, in multiplayer, I could be more forgiving of, like, turning off non-historical AI, but it is annoying when, like, I don't know, like, you just have a bunch of stuff happen. Like, a bunch of stuff can happen that just makes the game, like, not very interesting. If, like, you know, of games where, like, Germany and, well, not Italy, because I haven't played since they reworked Italy, or multiplayer at least, or probably not with non-historical on, but what operative do I think I'd rather just get somebody still with the seducer because of the reduced operative chance. Wait, Dmitry Medvedev, the Prime Minister of Russia, probably just got names you can get, but that is the Prime Minister of Russia, right? Yes. He was not a spy in World War II. He was born in 1965. All right. We'll do. We'll get another natural orator just to have. Because I think our natural orator, yeah, our current natural orator got killed, so. Oops. And guess what? He moved all his planes again. Oh, wait, are we... what? Excuse me? Oh, we're at war with Japan now. Well, none of that really matters, because Japan doesn't even really border us. This is getting wild. They randomly asked my friendly question. Brother Revolution. I mean, we are. That's another thing I wish. I wish that was spies, like... I think UK looks different. Yeah, I think Free France gave them some of that territory. That's the thing with spies. I just wish spies had a rework, because, like, if I want to... Like, it's one of the things where, like... So, Brazil's got 70% stability. And if you want to orchestrate a coup, they have to be sub 70% stability. Or no. They have to be less than 70% stability if they're not a major country, less than 50% stability if they're at peace in a major and not a major country, less than 35% if they're at war. Wait, so is it only 35% to coup a major country at war? Huh. Interesting. I mean, like, Germany, for example, is at 100% stability, so, like... And, like, with trying to, like, lower stability with propaganda, there's a limit to how hard you can go. Because it's also a temporary malice. It's not like you're altering the base stability unless they've changed it. So you got pushed back? Yeah, looks like it. Did they move their planes again? They just have a lot of planes. I mean, we were shooting down a lot of planes. Speaking of which, we're more or less breaking even, it looks like. May as well keep doing war bonds. We've lost 2,000 men. That's a lot of pilots. The problem is his kill ratio, the fewer and fewer planes he has, the kill ratio for him just keeps getting worse and worse. Until it looks like he's going to pull all his planes out. Yeah, like those crazy kill counts we're getting. Yep, and then all his planes are gone. Let me move back here. And the chase continues. Go ahead and just fill up our fuel reserve. I never get my convoys from the Soviet Union. Maybe I just couldn't get them delivered. I don't know. Are we showing up on anybody's kill count at least? Yes, we've shot down 248 Slovakian pilots. They are actually showing up on the kill counter for somebody. Still trading well, even when he outnumbers us like 3-1, 4-1. Plan on playing any other games on the channel? Yeah, so if you check out my channel, I've got a bunch of, so I play Age of Empires 2, Skyrim, Crusader Kings 2, I think those are all the other games I've played on the channel. I did like one Hollow Cure stream. But yeah, I've got some more, so I play more Skyrim. Planning on playing Fallout 4 at some point, probably once I finish my Skyrim playthrough. I want to play Disco Elysium. Then there are a couple other recommendations people have. I'm trying to mostly focus on playing games I already own before I start buying new games. Could go for heavy fighters. Yeah, the problem with heavy fighters is they cost like twice as much in terms of production. I mean, yeah, that's really just the big thing. They do use slightly more aluminum also, so I would need to import more. But yeah, but I mean, you make like high tier heavy fighters, and like you can put enough armor plating on heavy fighters where they basically can't get shot down, but they're just really expensive. So right now, I'd rather just have more. I'd rather just have more regular fighters, and he's moving all his planes into Belarus, or is he just moving them somewhere else? Baltics? Probably. Oh, he's probably panicking. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he's dealing with invasion of the Netherlands. Yeah, this is probably it for Germany. Guess we'll go ahead and just harass his Air Force up here. Because I don't have air access through the, air access through the, I remember you can get air access. Military access let you park planes. Where's his Air Force? Okay, he's got a lot of planes in Yugoslavia. Okay, so military access apparently doesn't let you put planes in. Seems weird. Well, that's annoying. Alright. Well, should be over pretty soon. Maybe I can do something with Japan. Like, I believe I am at war with them. Yes. He has barely any fighters, though. You got some in the home islands. I don't think I have range for that. That's the other nice with heavy fighters. You get the extra range. Yep, looks like another spy got killed. Oh. Switch these over to boost ideology. Yeah, it's 1945, June of 1945 right now. So Germany has technically held out longer than they did in real life. Oh, cool, he moved his planes back. Alright, there's something for us to do. And he's starting to pull his planes out again as soon as we show up. Oh, nope, he put more planes in. Oh, boy. And he pulled all his planes out. And back to the Western Balkans, it looks like. How much contribution do I have? I have 4% war effort contribution. Cool. Neat. Oh, cool, he moved his planes back in. And they're out again. A little late for that, for them to join the Axis. Also, our oil's full. Oops. We've shot down a lot of planes. I mean, I'm curious. So we can see destroy enemy planes 12,000. So we have destroyed more enemy planes than the Soviet Union did. We destroyed like 33% more planes than the Soviet Union did. About on par with the United Kingdom in terms of destroyed planes. Yeah, this is mostly the United Kingdom destroying enemy planes. Cool. That's really cool. I really like that breakdown. And I like how destroying enemy planes gives you war support. God, we're trading at more than like 10 to 1. That's considering he outnumbers us pretty significantly. This is crazy. In the last 30 days, we've shot down 400 planes and only lost 33. Liberation of Warsaw? Is this the beginning of the end? Do we have extra planes? Not enough for another air wing. Well, I have a. Oh, 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 oh no, oh no. Yep. We're at war with the Allies. Great. Awesome. You know, I was importing all my aluminum from the United States, right? I'm not. Fine. Because our economy can literally not function. Like, we literally can't. We can't go to war with America. We will literally not be able to purchase anything. We will not be able to build anything. We have no resources. Debatably. Yeah, well, so I'm debating. I could use state transfer tool to take this northern province from Chile and give it to myself, and then I'd have a coastline, and then I could try to import aluminum from somebody else. Um, oh, China. Okay, communist China joined the Allies, but none of the allies actually joined the war against China, so China has managed to escape being at war with the allies. Yeah, man, I don't... It's not like I'd be able to import from the Soviet Union because all the convoys are going to get destroyed. I guess I could sell them planes. Well, I could lend lease some planes more accurately. I don't know. I just know I can't fight that war against the allies. We have no war support. Actually, I do have one idea. I do have one idea. These guys benefit from air support? No, not really. But they get a malice from enemy air superiority, so that is something. Split our planes in half. Essentially, we're just taking the coast like spears. Yeah, I mean, like I said, realistically, I can't import from anybody. I really need some aluminum states. Aluminum producing states that I control directly. Right, yeah, because we're war with Turkey and everything. Gee. A lot of agents getting killed. Liberation of Paris. What's Germany doing? It's still like less than halfway towards capitulation, so you know, got something going for them. That really dropped though once they lose like Berlin and Hamburg. That new icon, the Pentagon, is that new thing they added? Because I swear these used to be squares. They used to not have those. They used to be just circles, squares, and the capital. I swear the Pentagon's new. Like an intermediate one, I guess, for victory points. Yeah, that's 100% new. Whoa, 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 who's just fighting? Wait, what? Who's just fighting against? Is somebody just fighting against me? It's probably fine. Oh, and we're out of fuel. Great. Another reason. We don't have enough fuel. I guess means I need to build more synthetic refineries. Try to get a war goal on Peru to get them to join Axis. Sure. I mean, we don't really have an army, so there's that. But sure, I can try. I mean, not a line, but yeah, basically. Well, I guess the good news is I take like one or two factories off of like two factories off of planes, that saved me one factory of aluminum I need to import, so I guess that is something. Stop importing oil. Oh yeah, I could get Lend Lease that way. Well, hold on. I think I technically could cheese Lend Lease then, because what if I do? Hold on. What if I do? Do I even know engineers? Because okay, I do know engineers exist. So if I do this, and I change all of these divisions to this template, will I get more offers of Lend Lease? Because I might. Sure, I'll drop another 2 off, because then that's one less aluminum I have to import. Come on, somebody wants to send me Lend Lease. I'm gonna get absolutely... They cap once Germany does? Yeah, I guess they should. Yeah, I mean, they should be considered a major. They have less than 50 factories, so they shouldn't be considered a major. The main objective is going to be surviving. That lake right there? Yeah. Just gonna want some more land forts in strategic locations built. Hey, caps lock? Pause. The capital name does have quite a big misunderstanding potential. Prison. That's funny. I mean, it probably happened to somebody. Could declare right as Germany's about to capitulate. I think Germany's gonna endure for... They might endure for a little while longer. I mean, they still gotta lose, like, Berlin and Munich, I think, to capitulate. But I want reliability or production costs. Yeah, I'd rather get the reliability. Oh, that's why they knew who nuked Prague. Jeez, guys, calm down. Well, because the problem is I'm not going to have, because I'm going to get the war goal, and if I don't use the war goal within, like, 2 months of getting it, I, lose it. I'll... well, there's one other problem, guys. So, normally South American countries can declare war on one another because they're all guaranteed by the United States. It looked like along the way the United States revoked their guarantee of me, probably because they're at war with my faction leader. So if I declare war on Peru, I'm going to be at war with the United States. So yeah. That's not great. Ugh. I don't know, man. The AI just gets kind of wacky and wild with it sometimes. Probably because it has a lot of factories, but I don't know why they would target. Oh, it's because we have. Assuming that was the Soviet Union, it's because the Soviet Union, because I have air superiority. Like, let's see if I move air superiority to East Germany if they'll do it. All right, I'll sit on this war goal for 2 months. If you guys want me to use it, I can, but like I said, America will just declare war on me, and it will be very sad. Also, I don't think I can really... I don't know that I can survive Peru attacking me, because I haven't been building up my army at all. Oh, they annexed Vichy. See, why does the Soviet Union just push? He only has, like, one division. Like, if the Soviet Union just pushed, they would get it, but... what is it, July? Why does this color look different? Maybe it's just the contrast. Okay, it's just contrast. 24th of July. Try to remember. Yeah, I would have needed to declare war on Peru. Like, if I had done it, like, right when I joined Comintern, probably could have gotten away with declaring war on Peru. Maybe could have gotten away with declaring war on a lot more of the factions, but that's the risk you take siding with. Also, the games are really starting to slow down. Alright, I'll just drop a save just for posterity, but this might just be the end. I mean, I swear, guys, it's not gonna go well. So that's the fort situation. Okay, so I got level 10s there, level 2s there. Let me recall all my planes also. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this. Yeah, potential enemies. The United States. Okay, they join the Axis. Okay, it looks like the United States did not, in fact, get called into that war, although Peru is kind of crap out of us. This is what I was afraid of. Wait. The United States joined now. I mean, in theory, even if I lose, the problem is the Soviets might not be able to close the deal capitulating capitulating them. Can I still import? I can still import. Alright. Well, I guess this will work after all. Well, guess I'll build close air support. So we're going to want engine 4. Special modules, you want non-strategic for close air support. Don't need the extra range, I don't think. You want as much ground attack as possible. Go for bomb bays. And then... how much is it? What are we at? It's when we're on. Oh yeah, that's a lot of ground attack. I think that's all we need. I mean, you could put drop tanks and stuff for extra range. Which, for how expensive it is, sure. I mean, I don't think we really need that. Whoops. They'll put, like, I don't know, 2 factories on that. Sure. Oh, we have our planes back. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's really annoying. Can you merge air wings? I just lost a bunch of XP for no reason, but oh well. Alright, he should at least get an air superiority malice now. On his... I guess our average emission efficiency is pretty low. Enemy air superiority, man, he's taking like no effect from enemy air superiority though. It's annoying. Profile. total bunker and Warzone nations is the front line kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's up with the AI. Just doesn't want to push. I think the problem is that the Soviet Union, like the Allies, now have like these fronts, which is causing problems. It's my best guess, at least. I need to go up to extensive or service by requirement because do not have a ton of manpower. I may as well just promote a random field commander just to have a general or a field marshal. Defensive doctrine, or I think division recovery rate's probably what I need the most. What's going on with our spies? Okay, I don't. Yeah, it's gonna take too long, and I don't really want to care about Brazil, and I don't want to keep spending resources on that. So you guys, come do counterintelligence. All right. So which state is that? This one. That's our top priority for building new forts. I take any malice from air superiority, which is annoying. Hate these really big air regions. Bye. Oh, what happened to Europe? It's just static. Like, I mean, the Allies are, once they take out France, maybe they'll start pushing. There's tuned in East Germany. Um, yeah, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much equipment. I mean, he still has a good number of planes. Like, especially now that I've pulled my planes out. I mean, I assume the Soviet Union. Yeah, the Soviet Union only has 3,000 planes. If you had enough close air support, you could probably just make things work. I mean, you could also, like, you could easily, like, do stuff like if you encircle this port, the Soviets will, you can keep destroying troops, and the Soviets will keep pouring troops in. You could just bleed all their divisions out and then push that way, and then you could just do the exact same thing to the Allies. I've done stuff like that before. And that'd be, like, the, like, easy way for doing it if you're bad at the game like me. Um, I'm sure he would have like a lot better like strategies. I mean, also once you've got all the techs researched, I think you could do some crazy stuff like making some super powerful tank divisions and stuff that will just annihilate your opposition. All right, now it looks like the front with Peru is static, so that's good at least. Once we get some close air support, we'll be in a better situation. Because then our close air support will be able to do damage if he attacks again. And of course, as we get our more forts. Whatever happened to air trade? I mean, air trade. You just couldn't move the volumes of supply you would really need. You have transports? Yeah, I think somebody lend leased me convoys at some point. With transport planes, yeah, I mean it's kind of hard to do because you would. I mean, even if you're a landlocked country, you need to fly over other countries' airspaces. So like, and also like, as Bolivia, you couldn't do like an air trade with, the Soviet Union. Like, you wouldn't have planes that could travel that far. But it would be cool if they did something like that for, like, say, China to represent, like, the Burma Road or whatever, where they had, like, the C-30s or something. I forget the name of the cargo planes that were flying. But yeah, I agree that they need to do more with transport planes because I'll be honest, I think I've used paratroopers like once in the game. So I think I can do this. Oh, I have to actually research Mountaineers because I don't have any Special Forces researched. Oof. But where are all his troops going? Excuse me? Can I push him? Nope. Why is my attack so bad? Ah. Because my divisions are, well, experience, river crossing, terrain, night, all that fun stuff. How many casualties did I inflict to Peru? How's the Soviet Union inflicted 10,000 casualties to him? He must be sending his troops to Europe or something. Why do modern large airframes take so long? Is this... Oh! Wait, this one's 3 years ahead of time? I guess mediums and smalls are 1945, but these other ones are... Wow. Okay, so modern large airframe 1950. That's kind of annoying. They could move it down here. So it's more apparent. Probably just another style and, like, make the Soviet Union look like the greatest nation in the world. Iraq is called same. What? Okay. Which numbers? Are you talking about, like, Peru's casualty numbers? Because Peru's casual... If it's Peru's casualty numbers, I think Peru is just sending their troops to Europe. Now, I mean, that's the only way to explain how he has so few divisions up against me. It's just when Germany, yeah, it's just Germany capitulates. Let's see if these guys can push. Nope. You wait till the close air support's available. What I could do, I could take half of these guys, put them in a different army, and then I could just have these guys train. How bad is that steel mallets? My 7.5%. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yep. That is actually very ironic. Guess they're glad they didn't dismantle it. Hungary really putting up a fight to hold as well. I mean, which makes sense, you know, they got the Carpathian Mountains to hold. Makes it difficult. Yeah, the Soviet Union, they're just stuck in a slugging match in these mountains as well. I don't know why the UK is transferring control of Palestine to and Jordan to Turkey, but okay. Why did they transfer? Why are they transferring Oh, does Turkey have a focus to get control of these? I don't understand why they've been given control of, like, all this Arab territory that Britain holds. I don't know what's up with that. That's pretty funny, though. Alright, well, at the very least, I can go ahead and get a closer support wing out. Well, Tokyo, well, I guess Japan's ending soon. What the heck's going on here? What is this? What? I don't... What? What happened here? I don't understand what's going... What is happening? I don't... What? This is getting weird. Why? How are they advancing? I don't know. They're not at war. I don't know what's happening. The Soviet Union impregnable fortress. It appears your fortress is quite pregnable, Stalin. What is? I don't know. Like the guy, I don't. I'm still gaining. They're still pushing. I don't know what's happening. Oh God. Oh man, okay, and unfortunately, guys, literally this peace conference is just completely broken because I don't have any, I don't have any war score against Japan. I can't do anything. So I think I literally just have to let Japan survive because I can't, like, I can't click for China and take Japanese territory because I have no war score. So this is the downside of player-led peace conferences. So Japan literally gets to survive. State transfer. State transfer could get a little wonky, letting states survive. But I could transfer, like, I'll probably give Japan, like, or at least give China their occupied territory. Or at least that state, I guess. And I'll give them Taiwan. And Guangxi click, I'll give them that. But I'm not really gonna worry about the rest of that stuff. I do wonder what Japan will do if they'll declare war again or what. But I actually have war score in the um, European war, so that'll be fine. Then have these guys train. Oh, there you go. Why does Germany still get to hold on to this part of France? I don't get that. Oh. Where is France? Alright, we'll just restore France's old borders. Oh, and I guess... Do I want to give Corsica to Italy? Yeah, I'll give it back to France. And then Regno del Sud. Where's that? There. No, trust me, I have plans. We could release a Slovenia, I think. Let me submit those demands. Is it? Which Poland is it? I can't really tell which Poland it is. How is Communist China still alive? I don't know. Ethiopia. I'll just go ahead and give Ethiopia all this territory just for pretty borders. And I'll transfer Djibouti to Ethiopia because, again, pretty borders. The Communist faction will get plenty from the peace deal. Don't worry. All right. Now then, I believe the Socialist Republic of Bulgaria is in the war. I think. Yeah, Socialist Republic of Bulgaria. So I think that's all of these states, but okay. So what I would like to do, think. So yeah, so I can puppet Montenegro. Yeah, so we want to go by individual states. So puppet Montenegro, like Guinea and Togo. I don't know why I get to satellite parts of France, but not other parts. We'll go ahead and break those out. There we go. Republic of Slovenia. That's what I want to see. Well, I don't. No. I don't want to give it to Turkey because Turkey's at war with Comintern. The satellite Lebanon. Satellite the independent state of Croatia. I don't like that it would be two disconnected states. Slovenia really doesn't get Istria. I guess that goes to Croatia. You said pretty border, but like I could get. I think it'll be fine. I guess I'll give them. No, what I'll do is I'll just give Istria to Croatia, and then I'll just give Zara to Yugoslavia because that'll look better. Zadar. So let me select Yugoslavia. Take that state. Alright, back to me. Alright, Slovakia. Puppet. Okay, so we want satellite Togo. Senegal. We... I dare split off a Kurdistan from Syria. Yeah, sure, maximum tags, maximum fractioning. Satellite of southern Serbia. Eh. That's when I'll give back to Yugoslavia. And I think for the socialist Yugoslavia will give, or socialist Bulgaria, give them the core territory. Do I want to give them Dobruja back? I can always state transfer tool this later. Back to me. Oh god, split off a tiny Lithuania. Nah. Let's satellite Austria. See, satellite Silesia. Satellite Tunisia. Satellite Syria. Puppet Slovakia. Satellite Transylvania. Satellite Legionary Romania. Satellite Greater Albania. Oh god, why would you do that, Czechoslovakia? Oh no. No, I don't want that. Sure, I'll satellite Greater Hungary. Now we'll satellite Czechoslovakia. And then we will go ahead and give, I think for Poland, so I'll give the Soviet Union, Memel. I think I'll give Poland, what looks better? Does that look better if we give it to the Soviet Union and I give that to Poland? Does it look better if I just give it all to Poland? I will make long Poland. I can always use state transfer tool to clean it up in post. Oh, there's also Norway. We'll just give Norway that state back. And now, Bolivia will oversee the reconstruction of Germany. And then I'll just directly annex Peru. Because then I'll finally have a coastline. Alright, yeah, that was everything. Confirm and exit. Oh, I guess I could have, if I had done Peru first, I could have gotten their fleets. Alright, and also, good luck on your war with the Allies, by the way. See ya. Anti-fascist Bulgaria organization. The communists have overthrown, playing the People's Republic of Bulgaria. Excuse me? That's the guy. What a wacky and wild ride that was. The nice thing is we can just import out whatever we want from Germany now. Did I close something important? Okay, I just closed a web browser window or something. Yeah, we're not doing any of that stuff. We finally do naval effort. Yes, that Poland was in the Allies, so they've been basically immediately annexed by the Soviet Union. Hey, wait, why are you guys canceling non-aggression pact? What are we doing here? Godspeed, Soviet Union. At least I'm providing a good border for them. Exactly. Bolivia was the true neutral party in this affair. I changed my occupied territories law from military governor to local police force. Hey, I mean, there's literally nothing I can do to help the Soviet Union. I can tell you that much. Like, they're doomed fighting the Allies. And there's a simple thing I could show to demonstrate that. Because America has 15,000 to 30,000 airplanes. The United Kingdom, 13,000 to 20,000 airplanes. France only like 1,000 airplanes. There is no way the Soviet Union is going to beat that. This is not happening. Wait, what? Oh! Kinda is at war with some of the allies, but only some of them. Oh yeah, so like, is there anything I really want to clean up from state transfer tool? I'll go ahead and make a bigger Kurdistan, taking this one from Iran. Connect Turkey with their southern area and Sinai. This doesn't make sense for why they own it, because it'll revert back to, I'm not even sure why they control this. There must be something they can do where they can demand all of this territory from they demand all this territory from the UK. Because I believe it has converted to their control. Yeah, they are the state owner. I mean, the problem is Turkey's just going to get capitulated. Well, I think they will get capitulated. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, they also control, like, the bits down here in Arabia, so... It's whatever. Do I want to take... You know, I'll go ahead and just... Because I would have released Korea. Well, let me give... so I'm going to... State transfer tool, mark that state, transfer it to Manchukuo. Then I will mark these states and transfer them to myself. And then I can come in here, occupied territories, and release Korea. I get Kim Il-sung as the communist leader. I guess all these islands would presumably, like, go to America, I guess. And, like, this one would have been transferred to the Soviet Union. I think that's all the little Mediterranean islands for the most part. I guess I could just give myself Vietnam as well and then release them as states as well. Release them as independent communist states. Well, not independent, under supervision. Bolivia, the puppet master of the world. Yeah, I could give him the Kuril Islands also, but yeah, I mean the Soviet Union didn't invade Japan, so but yeah, I guess I can give it to him. More like under new management, exactly. But sure, I could transfer that to the Soviets as well. Absolutely. Yep, so the United Front is just full on at war with the Allies. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also puppeted like these states down here. Is there a battle going on over here? I thought I saw a battle for a second. But yeah. Alright, well, I think that wraps up Bolivia for the A to Z. A very interesting one. Uh but yeah, hope you guys had fun watching. But I gotta go to bed. It's like 1 a.m. So yeah, but I should be able to stream sometime tomorrow. But I hope everybody had fun watching. I had a lot of fun today. I'll save for posterity. Yeah, I think that's about it. See ya, everybody. Remember, like I said, be sure to, subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And drop a comment if you've got something you'd like to see me play in the future. I can't promise I'll be able to do it, but I do always appreciate hearing suggestions and learning about new mods to play. But yep, see ya.